Right, here we are, part 2. We're going to pick up where we left off. We had a tight battle there against some goblins hiding up in the trees. They tried to ambush the heroes, but the heroes were onto them. Otherwise, the goblins would have been able to choose the number 1 or 2 cards for their initiative automatically and surprise you guys. But you guys spotted them, so that was pretty good. Keeping yourself aware. And took a little 15-minute break. They've recovered some of their wounds and conditions, perhaps, and we're going to pick up from that point on. So with that, what do you guys do?
Right, well, I think it's time to head to this tower, and then once we secure the tower, it's time to go fighting some orcs, lad. And Lassie.
Sure, we stick with the original plan. Let's make sure we barricade that hatch so they can't be sneaking up on us.
Yeah,
And then
let's do that.
Alright, let's go do that first. I actually saw a few big boulders nearby to that pit, where we could just drag them over on top of it. And he'll actually go over and head that away. He'll actually shut the door behind him. Bastard, and require your arms over here.
They're looking for some pretty sizable boulders like the ones around him.
He kind of motions to this rather large one there. You grab that side, and I can grab this side, eh?
Oof.
I must have been clicked on. You weren't supposed to see that.
Hi there, how you doing?
Okay,
No.
as you go out there and you're starting to poke around the rocks and everything else, all of a sudden, amidst the downpour of the rain, which continues, there's a slight respite, however. And right then, coming from the north tower, a flock of ravens suddenly bursts around you, all of you. You're all going to have to make evade checks to avoid them, or you're going to take some peck damage. Look out! Ravens are upon us! That's
Peck us.
Alright, that's everybody. Let's see what you get for evades. Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's bring on the pecking.
You just can't do it tonight.
Nope.
Oh,
Well, the halfling's in a rather pecking mood, it would so seem.
those are
Looking a little
fantastic.
peckish.
Alright, so D3. So your armor will apply to this. So I'm just going to roll this once. So 1 point. So if you got any armor at all, you won't take any damage.
I have 1 in armor rating. They
Alright.
pick at my leather, but don't succeed to break my skin. Halfling skin.
And then they, as quick as they come, and the rain starts to return, they begin to head towards the tower once again. This whole big flock, there must be a nest or something up there. Yeah, they disappear into the tower to the north, so yeah. You survived that. Now, where were we?
Heaving a big boulder over to the hatch.
Okay, so what's your intention here? You just want to cover
Block
it
it
up?
up.
All right, let me see here. It's a big
Fire
hatch.
boulder.
There doesn't seem to be a lock on it, but you can see it could easily be lifted and you could go in. Do you want to just seal it up?
Yes.
Yeah, for the moment.
All right.
Basically.
And these are the boulders from the fallen area?
Yeah.
Right here? Okay, so that's going to take another 15 minutes at least to get enough boulders up there to pile on there to sufficiently to keep whatever's down there, orcs, you're thinking, from breaking through. All right, so another 15 minutes goes by. Let me roll a die. There's another flock of ravens comes to peck you. So let me move you guys. Assume you're up here as you're doing this, and you're right behind him, maybe gathering another rock. Where are you, halfling? Right there?
I'm helping them. We're all piling rocks, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess here.
All right. That's good. Let me see. Right at this point, you hear a screech. And rushing down the steps, maybe they were hiding up there on the parapet, you see another pair of goblins. They specifically spot the halfling. And in this case, let me put them in the... This is going to be a surprise. Nobody was really paying attention in this case. So what's going to happen here is they're going to have a choice of cards before they're drawn. Let me see how I do this. Update combatant. Okay, let me put you guys in the combat trackers. 2 more of them come out of nowhere. So go ahead and draw your cards. The goblins have 1. They are going to be going first. Okay? Surprising you. Kill them! Kill them! They're using short swords again because of the freaking rain. This one's going to hop down right there. You better look out, halfling. You're being attacked. Uh-oh.
Bring it. I got my goblin thwacker with me. Ready to roll.
Ah, nasty creature! 5, that's a success. Uh-oh. He's gonna roll the damage.
I will evade for it.
Okay, give me an evade.
Yes.
You can move 2 meters if you wish.
I wish to do that. If I step out, will it
No.
hit me again?
No. Okay, so you got out of there. Although there's 2 of them, you'll have to make a second evade.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
No problem at all. Can
Excellent.
evade. I can't cast magic, but evade is something I can do.
Here you go. Excellent.
Yeah, but you're good at bobbing and weaving, though.
Mm-hmm. Small.
This one's going to spend the rest of its movement finishing there. Its attack is done now. This one... he can move the rest of his movement and then finish his attack. And he's going to attack the wolf at this time. Kind of surprised. He wanted to get that halfling. It's coming at you, Ted. It hits. You want to try and evade or parry? Dodge or parry?
Nope.
Okay, he's going to roll damage. Ugh. 1 point of damage. Slashing.
That'll get soaked up by my armor.
Exactly. We're going to go to Baston. You're next.
Since he wants to trade love taps, we'll trade blows. I'll turn around and stab the old nearsighted goblin there. For 13 damage.
Dead.
Give him a piercing he'll never forget.
You're good at that.
Or won't remember. He's dead.
Alright, excellent.
And I will stay where I'm at.
Okay, Thielen, you're next. Well, you took your evade, so you're done. Algaron, you're next.
Correct. Is he threatened by Bastion?
Looks to be.
Another thing to remember is some weapons have reach, and they basically threaten 4 meters. So 2 squares. I think the long spear can do that. Yes.
Backstabbing. The only one that's left with my dagger. We'll get a boon.
Nice.
There.
Nice.
Now I gotta roll another 8 here. So 16 points of piercing damage.
That's 15. You destroy
sir.
him. Kill him. Ah! You come up behind him and stick him right in the neck. Ah! Just collapses to the ground. They ambushed you, but they're the ones that paid the price. Oof. Well done.
As the goblin creature falls, he's gonna look to Bastion. Add that one to your spear too, lad.
We'll leave it for the crows. They're too stringy.
You're so ho-hum. He's so ho-hum, this big wolf. Just another day at the office.
You need some real food. This is not food.
Alright, we'll remove these carcasses. Well done. More goblins finished off, and you eventually get the rocks piled up on this hatchway. Okay? So it looks pretty solid. You're fairly confident. If there's any orcs down there, they're not going to easily get out of that.
And with that secure, Algeron will actually move over to the tower. And he'll wait at the entrance for everybody else for heading inside.
Okay, you move up to the tower. The set of steps. Let me move the... Are you leading the way, Wolf?
Yeah.
That's your marching order. I'm going to assume you're still leading the way. I'll put you up.
Yeah, he would wait for Bastion there.
All right.
So from now on, Theolin will actually actively scout the rear, basically, so we don't get attacked from behind.
Okay.
Bastion will once again lead the way.
As you step over the portal into this tower of ruins, let me say it, start over. What must once have been a mighty stone tower is now just a hollow shell. The floors above have collapsed, and the roof is long gone. All that remains, Bastion, are fallen stones, mossy stone walls, and a stone staircase that winds its way down into the earth, partly covered with rubble and debris. Looking up, you hear, and you see dozens of ravens kind of hovered above, watching you.
Does it look like the stairs are being used by goblins or something else?
Doesn't look like anything has moved through here. But wait, it does. You do see what looks like fresh mud along the sides, where something had walked down through. You can't tell what it is, however, it's just the rain is kind of making it indecipherable, but does it look like there was something that left mud prints downwards, a little more dry, going down. Something was moving through here.
As we proceed inside, could I take a moment and kind of feel my way around the walls and the entryway on both sides of the entrance? Kind of checking for any traps as we go and stuff like that.
God damn it, I did it again. second, I gotta refresh it. Hold on, Kyle.
You're good.
So what did you want to do again? Step in along, feel along the walls?
Yeah, I'd like to kind of feel along the wall as we ascend, or if the stairs go down, descend. But I can imagine since it's a tower, they're going up. And I'd like to feel along the wall for any, like, pressure plates or, hidden doors.
So you want to go down the steps?
Well, I imagine we're going up, so...
They're going down.
Sebastian will take out his torch and get ready to go down.
But yeah, then he'll kind of, just do that as he's going down. Very slowly, methodically, but quickly as well.
Let me see here. As you all go, you're going down too, right, Halfling? You just...
Yes.
Okay, everybody give me a spot hidden as you are all watching in front of you and feeling along the walls. And the first thing you notice, it's very cramped. There's a lot of loose rocks and debris that makes it very difficult passing through here, but you can squeeze your way through. Ooh. I got
Yeah,
a
not
1.
good.
Bastion got a 1. That's a dragon.
That is right.
Algor
Yeah,
got a
he
20.
got the
That's a
dragon.
demon. So you're going to get
Yep.
a check mark too. And a 3. As you look closer at the muddy areas along these steps, you see that there is actual footprints. They're hoof prints. You can all see this. Muddy hoof prints of what looks like a pig leading down into the stairs.
Can I
And
roll
as-
for?
Go ahead.
Can I roll for beast lore? Is it a pig?
It's a pig. No roll necessary. You've seen them before. Now I'd like everybody to make an evade roll as you push your way further down in. Okay, you've all succeeded. As you lead the others forward, Baston, making your way down, you see up ahead this dark area. The end to the steps is just up ahead, maybe 4 more meters to go, and suddenly you hear behind you, behind even the halfling, what sounds like a rock coming loose. One of the boulders begins to fall and topple down onto the steps. It rolls directly towards you, halfling, but you dodge out of the way. The boulder continues down before it lodges itself right next to the dwarf. You've all successfully evaded. However, this sudden boulder has forced you down further into the steps as you attempt to evade. But you all avoided damage. Now, we're going to go to one of my homemade maps.
Lovely.
Yeah, this is Incarnate, brother. Actually, it turned out pretty good. Let me go over there and activate. Not bad, not bad.
Fantastic.
And this is about where you are as you land at the bottom in the mud. Now, let me see if there's something to read here. All right, so what you see here, the steps end in this dark area. You can't really see too well. I'm going to assume one of you grabs one of their ready torches and lights it.
No. Theolin
I
on
had
top
one.
right.
I had one coming down.
All right, so put that in your hand, the torch, and I'll light up your way here. So you're holding the torch?
Yeah, to my left hand.
Let me see, don't I? Oh, I see what we do. I gotta left click on, right click on the token and hit this. Yeah, it's already lit. So this is what you see. And at the bottom of the steps towards the north, you see what looks like this little alcove dug inside of the wall. By the way, that green stuff is all water. It's just filled full of water. Like a deep well.
Stagnant.
Yeah. Like decades of rainwater has filled this whole place up. Now to the
Poke at
north.
the water a little bit. Poke at the water a little bit with a short spear. How deep? You can tell how deep it is, or if there's anything I come across.
Okay, right before you do that and head toward it, of immediate interest is this little nook right to the north. And you can kind of see it there on the map.
Yeah, I'll begin to head that way, kind of waiting at the entryway, examining it, kind of looking the area over for traps or any more tripwires or anything.
Okay. As you do that and approach that little nook, dwarf, you hear a and you see inside what looks like a pig. And it looks surprised, like as if it was sleeping. It's a nest. There's a pig living here. That's a big, black, muddy-looking pig. It's got little tusks. Doesn't seem to be threatening. It's like this is its little home here. What do? You're hovering right outside of it.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Can it see me?
It can see us looking right at you.
Okay, alright. Well, that kind of changes things a little bit, don't it? I'll actually take a piece of ration and put it in my hand and offer it to the creature.
Okay, Baston, you're over there. And it doesn't look threatening. It immediately starts to and lunges towards you. Not aggressively, but to eat. And it starts feeding away at those rations. Get rid of one of your rations.
Already did. And yeah, he's going to kind of call back to the others. Well, seems we have met a friend down here. And he'll actually attempt to gently pet the pig.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, he seems to be quite friendly. They're just sitting there snorting. It's kind of messy and stinky in here. But yeah, that's what you've discovered, Algaron. Now, while this is going on, Baston, you're poking the water at the edge here. Let me see. You see something glimmering from your torch, and it's in the water. About right here. There's something beneath the surface of the stagnant waters that glimmers as you look out toward it with your torch. If you'd like to investigate this glimmer, it's totally up to you. This will be a swimming roll.
Oh, there's something in here.
You'd have to jump in and get to the bottom. It doesn't look like it's too deep, but you will have to get submerged.
So he'll hand his torch off to the Shadowbringer. She'll take it.
Yes.
And then he'll go in the water after it, see if he can figure out what it is.
Shh, give me a swimming roll as you attempt to go under the water a short distance and retrieve whatever this is shining. You want to push the roll? If you fail, you're going to have to attempt it again or just get back to the shore and give up on it.
No, he's not going to push it yet. He'll just try again.
All right, so does anyone else want to take a shot at this?
Yeah, Algron will.
All right, do it now.
Swimming. Yeah, this is going to be good. I have a 6, a whopping 6 here, boys. Oh, I don't need it. I got a dragon.
There you go.
Nice. You learned something from this swim.
Well, he is greedy, and as soon as Bastion came back up, he thought to himself, "Ah, yes, the gold shall be mine." And he dives headfirst into the water.
A little bit of
I'll
greed.
take that hero point now, Fritz.
Yeah. It's about 4 meters down, you find out. You successfully retrieve what's down there. You grab at it, and as you spring to the surface, draw 2 treasure cards to see what it is. That's the first thing we're going to do. I got to make this public, and this is what you guys will get. Let's see what you find. Ah, a soggy book. And a gold ring. You could drag those to your character sheets, whoever wants them. You could also click on to open them to see what they're about. This is a book about fishing. No, that's silly. This is a book about ghosts, haunted tales for around the campfire. Alright. It's uncommon. It's worth 25 gold. Jeez.
Yeah, he'll pocket the ring.
Actually, it says Handbook of the Master Carpenter. Oh, okay. It's already got a title. You can drag that to your character sheet as well.
Okay. Yeah, but he's more so fondling over the ring, my precious.
Also, while you were down there grabbing this stuff, you do find a helmet. You go to grab it and pull it up as well. And as you surface, revealing all these items in front of your friends, Bastion about to jump back in, but obviously that's unnecessary. The helmet actually has a skull still inside of it as it's brought up.
Oh, that was rather unappealing.
The helmet, however, is immediately recognizable. The portrait. The great helm that was upon this person in the portrait. This robber knight, perhaps. This is the helmet. This is his very helmet. The only difference in this case is this helmet also includes a decapitated head, a skull, still within the helmet.
Well, lads and lassie, I think we found wolf's bait. It would appear the orcs took absolutely not one ounce of mercy, the filthy beasts that they are.
The helmet is wearable. It's +2 armor. It gives a bane on awareness and ranged attacks as well. Who wants the helmet?
He's actually going to offer it to Bastion. Would you like to upgrade the one that you got now?
We'll trade. You need one for the head there.
Alright.
Hard enough.
Yours, you take mine.
All right.
Yeah, he'll just kind of swap helms with Bastion.
Alright, 1 second. Let me do that for you. Inventory. So you're giving him your open helmet? Okay. You should have it now, Kyle.
Got it. And then I'm giving him the helm of Wolfsbane.
A rusty,
Kind of fitting.
rusty horned helmet. Well, let me get rid of his open helmet and let's add this. There you go. It's a great helm. It's already added to your armor, so it's you got armor 4 now. And you'll have a bane on awareness, bows, crossbows, and slings, however, as long as you have that on your head. Okay? And I'll tell you, it really stands out. It's a bit rusty, but these horns on it really look impressive. much more threatening than the one that you had previously, that you found along the road.
He'll put the new helmet on, and what he's doing, he's kind of eyeballing the pig now. But looking at even a meal there, feeling a little hungry.
Even the pig comes out and starts sniffing around the skull. Squeaks and runs off back into the little nest, the little alcove.
Alright, well, at least we know that dinner's down here. I think we need to press on.
Terrible.
What? It's a resource.
You sure we don't have time to cook us up a quick meal there? You're looking kind of tasty.
Aye. We'll come back for him, though. I doubt he gonna go nowhere.
And as you move back up the steps, once again, through the tight crevasses, the rain is pouring down. You see the ravens cawing above, all watching you carefully.
Well, seems like we only got one more place to go. And that's down that cellar with all those orky fellers.
Is that what you want to do?
Alright, guess we'll move the rocks off again and we'll go visit the pigmen.
Yeah, we get to see another map I made. Huzzah! Alright, you get back and it's going to take some time clearing off the rocks, which you do quite efficiently. And you're able to lift up this doorway. And it opens up. And you see a set of steps descend deep into the darkness. You don't see or hear anybody. I'm going to take you to another map that I created, and this one I'm quite proud of. It's very nice. You ready? Here we go. And you begin to descend.
I didn't mention before, Basson would have taken his torch back before they came up.
Oh yeah. So who has the torch now?
Basson has the torch.
All right, as you get down here, a good hour has passed. Well, no. Take that back. Half an hour's passed. I was going to make you roll for your torch, but no, you just lit that. Yes. Below the hatch is a steep stone staircase leading underground. Pushing forward, Baston, with your companions. It's damp. Very damp. It smells of earth. The stairs end in a large space where you are right now, with stacks of barrels lining the eastern wall. The southern portion of the room has several alcoves that, by the torchlight, you can't see beyond. In a corner sits a large orc, which turns to you in surprise. This is to this side. There's an orc over here. It begins to grumble. There, you should see it.
Hello there, you orky beauty, you.
Let me bring you guys on the map. Algaran.
Don't suppose you know where to get any decent ale around here. The goblin upstairs, he kind of drank it all.
And it says to you in a hard to understand language, but you can understand it. It's a female.
Who might you be? What do you want? Have you seen...
Wait a minute, hold on.
Have you seen Myrtle?
Nay, lass. We took shelter from the rain in here, you see, and it'd be quite wet, and us dwarves don't like to have our beards wet.
I'm worried about Myrtle.
Alrighty, lassie. Who's this Myrtle?
Myrtle is my pet pig.
Ah! She be your pig.
Yes, she is. She is my pet. I haven't seen her in days.
Well, I just saw her a few moments ago, actually. Fed her a bit of rations. She was looking a wee bit lean, but I was able to manage to feed her some. She's in the bottom of the tower.
Oh, yes, that's... I've seen her there before. She must be staying there. Poor Myrtle. Who are you? You don't wish to hurt me, do you?
Not inherently at the moment.
She looks threatened and pulls away. She doesn't seem to be armed, at least not with anything obvious. But as you draw closer and see what the situation is here, it looks like this is where she sleeps. You see some straw, some broken plates and tables. Obviously, this is where she's staying.
What can you tell?
Go ahead.
Well, what can you tell us of this place?
Myrtle's my only joy in life. Ever since these goblins came here, making me blow that stupid horn. I don't like the goblins.
And what horn is it?
They're too small and weak, I guess, to blow the horn, so they have me do it. I'm tired of it. I want to leave this place, me with Myrtle, and get away.
And she...
Do they
Go ahead.
force you to do this?
Yes, they do. It's
Well,
that goblin.
Loki-
It's that goblin. Yaldo. He's the leader of the bunch.
And where might he be?
He stays up in that building up in the top.
And he's explaining the area where you first encountered the goblin.
Well, lassie, I have some grand news for you, but you gotta promise me one thing before I tell you. And he's waiting for, like, her answer to that.
Well, yes, what is it?
Well, we've killed 4 of them. Well, 6 of them now. We have the goblin that we found with this horn, and he's going to point to Baston's horn. Won't be troubling anyone for a good wee while. He's kind of tied up in a cupboard right now. So, I guess that means you now are free of your debt to blow the horn. You can collect your peg and move off any way you choose. Just leave the treasure for me now. I like me coin.
But first, tell us what happens when you blow the horn. Why do they make you blow the horn?
Yaldo makes me blow it because he's too weak, and when I do, it summons the spirit of this place. An evil undead creature. Some say it is the robber knight himself. But it's Yaldo that commands it, because he's too weak to blow it.
What do they do with the robber knight? With the spirit?
They force him to kill their enemies.
Yeah, Theolian steps back into the shadow behind the boys once again.
Well, then it's a good thing we got the horn. They won't be able to use it ever again.
Go ahead, make an awareness roll. Halfling.
Yes.
And I only say this because I know you've pointed out that you're keeping an eye behind him and watching.
Nope.
Okay.
After just kind of smirking and kind of looking between them all, like, really? That guy?
Well, what you lot think? Should we give this lassie her freedom and send her on her way?
But dinner, I mean, fine, whatever.
Feeling nuts as well. And we'll move so the orc woman can leave.
I cannot leave. How do I know? As long as he has that horn and Yaldo lives, he'll slay me.
A stunt? Present the lassie with the horn.
He'll hold up the horn he's got.
That is the horn.
And just as she sees the horn, she kind of cowers and pulls back a little bit.
It can't be true.
And suddenly, you hear a scream. Down in the alcoves, slowly creeping up towards you. This won't be a surprise because of the awareness of the halfling. In fact, you're the first one to notice this. But coming out of the shadows to the south, you see not one, not two, not three, but 4 more of these goblins coming out, rushing towards you.
Stay behind us, lassie.
I believe they're all visible. And then once again, these are armed with bows, however. 2 of them back here have their bows out. The other 2 are rushing out with their short swords. So everybody, including the orc, are going to do the initiative thing.
The one time I try to use diplomacy.
Sorry.
Oh,
Kyle.
God. Well, I mean, that initiative kind of makes sense because I am running my mouth to this orc, so I'm not prepared.
1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? Damn it, hold on a second. I'm missing a goblin. There he is.
It's okay.
There he is.
I'm not complaining about this.
There's 4 of them. They're all grouped together. Let's draw a card for Grunta, the orc. Let's draw the card for the soulless goblin. Okay, let's make them visible in the chat so you can see what you're dealing with. So, basically, as you're showing off this horn, and she seems quite impressed. That is the horn, basically. That's no normal horn, though. Now that you all look at it. It's actually a big-ass war horn. It's not a drinking horn. Suddenly, these goblins come out of the alcoves to the south. And Baston, with the warning of the halfling coming from behind you, you see them. You can react first. What do you do?
Well, with his short spear at the ready, you will advance on the goblin coming out of the left tunnel there, and he'll take a stab at him.
You can move your token. I unpaused it. Okay, make your attack. See how good you do against this batch of goblins.
He's getting a little. Nah, he'll just let it be. We'll be done there.
Okay. Thielen.
Theolin will pass.
You gonna wait?
Yes.
Who are you swapping with?
Yeah, all of the goblins. So after the goblins.
Okay. Goblins are next then. All right. This one's going to advance on you, dwarf. You see him come out of the shadows. Just at the last moment, you turn about to face him. He's slashing at you with this rusty old short sword. And it manages to cut across your chest. Do you dodge?
No, I'll take it.
Damage is on the way. It's not bad. It's a surface wound. 2 points of damage, minus your armor.
I take no damage.
All right, next. What's this one down here? This one down here is using a short bow. It's going to shoot at you, dwarf. Yeah. It's a ranged attack. It cannot be parried, but it can be dodged. It's going to be a hit.
Take it.
5 points of damage.
Piercing.
This one down here is going to spot the halfling in the distance.
I see you, you little creature, you little bug.
And it raises its bow towards you.
It gets a dragon.
Yes, I will try to evade that.
All right, you need a dragon to successfully evade this.
Then no.
Okay. Damage will be double. This could be deadly. 15 points of piercing damage.
I'm 3 over my
Okay.
hit points.
You drop to 0.
Yes. Boom.
Okay, so I'll give you your options when we get to your turn. But right now, you're not dead. You basically have fallen on the brink of unconsciousness. Okay, you can't do anything except roll your death saves or attempt to rally yourself. That's where you just say, I gotta get up, I gotta do this, I gotta fight on. That's gonna require a check. We'll get into that. Your friends could have an easier chance of doing this. They can also attempt to rally you, and it's easier for them to attempt to do this. And what the effect of that will be is even though you're dying and making death saves, you can still get up and move and just act normal. You have a bane on things, though, and you can't dash. Those are the only things. We'll get to that when your turn comes. All right, I got one more goblin. This one is going to attempt to strike at you with the short sword. Wolfman. It's going to attempt to find weak spot because it sees all this armor on your body, so it's going to take a bane to its attack. And it failed. All right, so it's done. And we're going to go to Thielen. You're up. First thing you do on your character sheet is make your death roll.
Fail. I will probably need to push that.
You can't.
So
There's
I
no-
can't. Okay.
No push. All right, now you can attempt what's called a rally. You can do this regardless of the situation. Let's see. Could save your life, or it might be useless. Let's read it. Another player within 10 meters, that's 5 squares, and earshot can persuade you to rally and keep fighting despite having 0 hit points and near death. This counts as an action, however. If you rally, you can continue acting as normal, but must keep making death rolls. You can even try to rally yourself. To do this, you roll against your will. So it's a will roll. with a bane.
Hmm?
Otherwise, a friend doing this, they just make a persuade roll. Just a normal persuade roll. You can do it on your turn by making a will roll with a bane. I'll let you try that right now if you want.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do anyway, so...
Okay.
That's a fail, but she gets very angry at herself, like, come on, get a grip, Theolin! You can do this, you must stand up! So I won't
Again,
push
why
that.
are you rolling 2 dice for a will check? Keeping the
This-
highest.
You roll with the bane.
I
Oh.
rolled with a Bane and got a
You
17.
got it. I'm not
So-
there tonight. Sorry.
She gets angry at herself and exhausts her angry. I guess I should do that in the roll, actually. So we push it like that. And I succeed! She gets up to her
Okay.
feet. I did it.
All right, you're rallied. So what we'll do, on your token, I'm going to leave that little down face there. It means you're unconscious,
Yeah.
but you're not.
It's okay.
That's a reminder that you're rallied. Okay. You can't
And
do
I'm done.
anything else. You're done. You can't get up yet. So actually, let me make sure that you're marked as prone. Now the next turn you can start using actions as normal.
Mm.
And doing stuff. It takes an
I'll
action to
keep my-
rally.
I'll keep my 3 next round.
Grunta? Okay, we're gonna go to Algeron.
Yeah, you said there was one on me. I'd like to disarm him.
Can you see him? Oh, you can.
I can now. Yeah, I would like to disarm.
Okay, disarm. That'll be fun. Disarm. You try to disarm your enemy instead of inflicting damage. Okay. This is handled with an opposed roll between you and your enemy's skill level in the weapons you are using. The attack counts as an action for you, but not for your opponent. It cannot be dodged or parried. If the enemy is holding the weapon with both hands, you get a bane. If you succeed, the weapon lands d6 meters away in a direction of your choice. Picking up a weapon from the ground is an action, of course. Disarm does not work on shields or natural weapons. So go ahead and make your skill roll with your weapon that you're using.
Okay.
You would click
Hey.
on the disarm. You got it. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one to beat. Let me make his. Just using the short sword. Click that. He just makes a normal one.
Mm-hmm.
He succeeded, but I think with this kind of a post die roll, you are successful.
Yep. I succeed because I had the lower number.
If both you succeed, your action succeeds if the result of your roll is lower than or equal to your opponent's. So you do successfully disarm him. So roll a d6, and that's how many meters in a direction of your choosing.
Let's go 3 meters in that direction.
Is it 3 meters? D6 meters. 2. You got 3. So it's going to be 2. Well, I'll let you put it here. That would be 4 meters, but that's where we'll put it.
Yeah, like I just pinged the direction that I wanted it to go.
Okay. I'll put this here to show what that's got a sword in it. Okay.
Yeah, that's it for me.
You disarmed him.
Yep. I'll give you one last chance, Gobby. You better surrender. I'm getting angry.
So as we clean up the round, I just wanted to ask if I can change something because I'm not really here either. I'm getting tired. It's extremely stupid of me to use int to push with. So I would like to not do that because that's my only chance to survive, is to keep my int without the bane. Can I change that to charisma or something?
Your int?
Yes.
Intelligent.
Because if I used intelligence, I would have a bane on my animism roll, and obviously I don't want that.
Well, that's a choice that you make, though. You chose to be angry, or you received angry. That affects your intelligence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't aware.
You wouldn't normally choose intelligence. How did you get that condition?
By pushing the roll to wake up, to be able to act.
Well, if you want to switch it to something other than intelligence, go ahead.
Thank you. I will switch it to charisma.
There you go.
Thank you.
Disheartened. Looks like I drew for you. Baston, I'll click for you. There you go. All right. First up is Grunta.
Didn't he want 3?
Huh?
Yeah. I'm using a veteran by 3.
All right, Grunta's got 3, so I'm going to have to... Well, let's just swap with her. Let's just swap, since we already drew. Swap with Baston. There you go. You're up. Make sure you pay your willpower to do that.
I did. We're going to take another stab at the goblin here. The sooner we can take them out, the less chance they'll have to hurt us. So we'll take a stab at him.
Success. Go ahead, roll damage. 8 points minus 1 is 7 points of damage. That's a lot, but he's still standing. Ah! Curse you!
And we'll move there and be done.
Okay, Algaron, you're up.
Yeah, I just disarmed this creature. I'm going to stab him.
Okay. You can't parry it, that's for sure.
Nope. Success. It'll be a whopping 5 points damage.
Minus 1 is 4. Minus 4. Ah!
Aha! I told you, lad. Surrender.
Okay, you doing any movement?
No.
Okay, going to the Gabo. It's this one right here. Ah, curse you! He attempts to evade and pull away and go for his weapon. He's going to attempt and evade. Let's see if he does it.
And he did.
He's succeeded. So you don't get your free attack. He's going to get back into this square and spend another action. Because that's part of his movement, to evade. He still has his action. That's to pick up his weapon, so that's an action. So he's got his weapon again. And he'll finish his move by moving back in range with you. But he's done. So much for the disarm. That's okay.
Well, he couldn't attack me, so that's all that mattered.
Yep, it's all good. Next creature is this guy down here. He's got a bow. He's going to shoot at the dwarf once again. The short bow. It's successful. He's going to roll damage.
You gotta take.
1 point of damage.
I ain't taking nothing from that.
Okay, the next one is this. What? Did you say something?
Yeah, well, 1 point of damage is less than 15 points of damage.
Yes.
God
This-
damn.
This one is going to shoot at the dwarf as well with the short bow. Once again. 13. That is going to be a fail. There's one more goblin. That's the one fighting against the
You ain't
wolf.
got no aim, creature.
Yeah, they're not doing too good with the shooting. This one's near death. He's going to try and stab you with the sword. He's going to... Now you're just going to slash. Nope. 17. He failed. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We're going to go to Grunta. Okay, we're going to go to Thielen. Make your roll.
Yeah, Theolin will do a free action first and scream at Orc
Make your
woman,
death
help
save
us!
first.
Yes.
That's first.
Yes,
Success.
succeeded.
Right, now you can take your
Scrum-
actions.
Yeah, she screams to the Orc woman, help us fight. And then I will cast Treat Wound on myself. And this is probably the... I will do power level 2. Because I see if I succeed, it kind of doesn't matter. Here we go. Yeah, we are gonna exert ourselves physically and become sickly and push that roll. Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm done.
Jesus.
219s. Holy shit.
I haven't succeeded casting a heal. Oh man.
Oh, Fred.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah.
Lord, have mercy, Fred.
What was this? The 5th healing spell, I think.
Are you keeping your die for veteran again? Do you have to do that do you have to spend that every round, or can you do that just
Every round.
Right. Do you want to do that, Baston? Baston?
Yes, every round we'll keep it.
All right, pay your willpower. And what was the value again? 3?
3.
3. Okay, we'll give that to you.
We're going to go ahead and try and finish this guy off so we can move on and see about get these guys to quit making pincushions out of my companions here.
I know. Success. Go ahead.
Not going to parry.
Nope.
I'll
Go ahead.
damage.
Four points. That's enough to finish him off. All right. So he's down. You still have your movement. Okay. Excellent. Gonna go to the halfling.
Here we go with the death roll. Success.
Success. One more.
And am I up? What can I do?
You can get up and do whatever you want.
She will stumble forward and smack the goblin.
Are you standing up?
Just
It's an
to the
action to
south.
stand
Yes.
up.
Ah, well, yeah, she stands up.
Or no, I'm wrong. I think that's free to stand
Free
up.
action to stand up.
Mhm.
Yeah. She will smack that goblin. And she is done.
Grunta. Algaran.
Don't have enough willpower for backstab, so this one's going to be just a regular slashy slash. Success! Do you dodge or parry?
You can take an action called a round rest. once per 6 hours, you can do a round rest, and it gives you willpower back. Specifically willpower only. But it is an action.
Yeah. I'll do that next turn.
Alright. Algaron, you succeeded.
Yes, sir. Do you parry or dodge?
He's going to take it.
That'll be 5 points.
-1. Oh, he regrets not trying to block that blow.
I told you, yield, you fishy, or I'm about to carve you like a turkey.
Never, never, dwarf.
Alright, it's time for the goblins. And he's first. He is going to retaliate as his last move before he dies. He's going to attempt short sword strike on you. Ah! 19. He failed, and there's nothing he can do about it. Next
That
creature
was a
down
weapon
here.
strike.
He's going to drop his bow to the floor for free, draw his short sword for free. That's 2 free actions. I think you're maxed at 4, something like that. And then he's going to attack you, Wolfman. An old rusty blade cuts in your direction. It's going to be a slash, nothing special. And he gets a demon. Mishap. Let's see
Roll
what
that mishap
happens.
table. Yeah, baby! I've been waiting all night for this.
You slam your weapon into something hard and damage it, and use the weapon. Any use of the weapon gets a bane until it is repaired by an artisan. So this guy's got a bane on all of his attacks and parries with that freaking weapon. Next, this guy with the bow lets out a scream as he shoots another arrow at the dwarf. You'll die soon! Nope, that's the short sword. 13. It failed. It goes whizzing over your head. And finally,
Not with that aim, you ain't.
I think... Let's see, where's this guy? That's him. He's dead. Let's remove him. We're going to remove him from the initiative tracker. As I delete him. Alright. Gonna go to the next round. Before you draw, let me fix Baston again. Who's gonna... Are you gonna...
Yep,
All right.
keeping it.
Gotta ask it, because I know it costs you willpower. And it was a 3.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know when I start running low. I got a lot of willpower.
Alright, try your cards. I'll draw yours, Fred. There you
Yep.
go. And Baston, you're up once again. The veteran of the group.
Right. Well, this guy trying to make pincushions out of my friends is not appreciated. We're going to take the old short spear and try to make some new holes for him to appreciate what life he had.
Success. He's not going to block. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 15. Yep, he is dropped.
And then one fluid movement, he'll thrust the short spear through the goblin's throat, make a spin, and continue down the wall to handle the other arrow user.
He jumps back in surprise. You suddenly make your appearance. Very good.
Ooh.
Algaron.
I kind of want to do a round rest, but you know this guy's near death, so I'm gonna attempt a decapitation.
He's going to try and
Success.
block. He's going to try and block. He's going to try and parry, in fact, so you still get to roll your damage, but let him see if I can parry this damn thing. He's got 1 hit point left. This time I'm going to try and parry. Let's see. He succeeds, but you still roll your damage. You have to beat my durability, which is 12.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Nope. So he blocked the blow. Sorry, Kyle. I just had to do it at least once. I'm letting you guys run slipshod. Do you want to move?
No. Well, actually, yes. I'm gonna take a. Well, I actually almost said 5-foot step, but I'm gonna take a 2-meter step. That's it for me.
Okay, let me make him invisible on the tracker so I know he took his block action. He can't attack.
It's all up to you, Fred.
All right, we're gonna go to Thielen.
Well, Thielen will do her death roll first.
Okay, one more.
Failed. And she
Failed.
will take her round rest. She's done.
You can still move.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd have to evade.
Yeah, I will take a chance to evade that.
All right, make an evade roll.
Yes.
Got it? Okay, good.
I got it.
One. Where the hell'd you go?
Up the stairs.
Oh. With Grunta. Alright, the goblins are up. Grunta's last. Right, goblins are up. This one took his action, so I'll make him visible again. This one is dead. This one is going to drop his bow, draw his sword, and he's going to attempt to attack you, Wolfman. Just a slash. And it failed. Grunt is up next. She continues to run up the steps and out of sight, crying for her pig. Myrtle.
Or Myrtle.
Okay, let me fix Baston. He needs his 3 again.
Yep.
Let me do that before I... Wish there's a way to keep what you have. I have to look at it. So I have to
Because the way it reads, I'm supposed to spin it at the beginning and I'm supposed to keep it, but it's not working that way. But it still wants me to roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the goblins are up first this time. Alright, this goblin's gonna turn around with a scream, with death on its mind. It's gonna attack you, dwarf. Success.
I'll take it.
Ooh, 9 points minus your armor.
Fill up.
Right. Let's see. There's only 2 goblins, right? 1, 2. Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
only
one
2.
right here, facing Wolfman. He's gonna attack with his short sword. Just a slash. He's not gonna do anything fancy. Ooh, he got a 2. That's success.
I'll take it.
You gotta take it. Here comes the damage. 8 points. Minus your armor. Not bad.
That's 4. Yeah.
You're up, Baston.
We'll return the favor. And he'll get angry. He's tired of these goblins at this point. We're gonna push that. He'll let out a growl, roar of frustration, and he'll thrust at him again with that spear.
Nice. Nine points. Minus 1 is 8. He's got 1 hit point left. His legs buckle. Algaran, you're next.
Once again, I'm attempting to put a gobby head through a gobby knife.
Boy, what a battle. Desperate fight.
Success!
Success. Go for it.
He can't do nothing about it this time. 4 points of slashing damage.
Describe how you slay him.
Well, as he takes the wound, he gets very angry. I thought I told you lot about being uglier than a dog's wet backside, and he just lays into this creature, completely just eviscerating him, gutting him, and it's completely vicious. Even Bastion would find the brutality kind of extreme, and then he's gonna move over to lend support. You're next, Gobby. You might as well throw it down now. It's only gonna get worse for you from here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thielen?
Thielen will die.
Did she die?
She died.
Let's see. She collapses to the ground at the top of the steps as the orc rushes off beyond her reach. She falls into silence as her friends continue the fight, not knowing exactly what happened to the halfling. Let us move on to Grunta, and then go to the next round. Three.
That 3.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned character death. Grunta with a 1. Okay. Gonna take her out of this because she's nowhere around at this stage, so it's gonna go to Bastion.
Bastion will let out a howl of anger as his eyes flash with anger, and he'll take the spear and he'll attempt to thrust it into the goblin and spear him, good old Vlad Tep style, and impale him.
Grab another pre-gen. If you're still with us, Fred.
Yes, I'm with you.
Just go through the list and just pull. Tell me
Sure.
which one.
I sent you
See,
my.
he's heartened at his miss on this one. He shouldn't have missed it. He's near death. How'd I miss? This isn't right. Why am I here? This is not fair. And we'll push that way.
Oh, you are disheartened. No.
Oh, angry and disheartened.
Okay, Algaran, you can make an attack here at that corner. It's pretty tight, but you can do it.
Get out of the way, Wolfie, it's mine. Come here, you ugly goblin fetch face looking feller, you come here.
There you go. You got some room now.
Yep, he'll take a 2-meter step and just give it.
Oof.
And give it, he did.
All right. He'll take it.
9 points of slashing damage as he literally reaches up, grabs this goblin by the scruff of the neck, and literally beats it till it died.
Okay. And it falls to the ground, motionless. You finished off the goblins. You don't know where the halfling or the orc have disappeared to. They're nowhere to be found as you stand here, surrounded by these bodies. It's just the two of you now.
Buddy, we need to fall back. We need to find out where that other one went and where that other orky went, because if that orc took our little halfling, oh, it ain't about to be pretty.
So you want to rush up the steps?
Algaron will, yeah.
Okay, the two of you.
Bastion will as well. He's angry and just disheartened at how it just ended out. And just if that orc touched that little one, I'm going to eat her pig.
Okay. As you both rush up the steps, you fall upon the body of your friend. Motionless, lifeless. The young halfling, Thielen Shadowbringer, is no more. Her wounds had overcome her. And she lays motionless on the steps. You retrieve the body and go up into the rain. Or remain down here with the shelter and bring her body to rest down here close to the walls and shelter from the rain. What would you do?
Algeron will kneel beside their fallen comrade, and he'll just kind of share a mournful look with Bastion. And then he'll pull her down, kind of picking her up and carrying her and putting her over into the orc's bed, in essence. Kind of neatly propping her up and crossing her hands and putting the staff there. He kind of gently covers her with a blanket. May you rest well, lassie.
But what happened? What, did the orc do this? Was it the orc?
Nay, lad, it was the arrow.
Pierced with arrows. I think that's what it was, right, Fred? Was she?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got an arrow in her.
Dragon arrow, 15 points of damage. And actually, I gotta say, I kind of fucked up again because I shouldn't have pushed with con. That's super stupid of me. But I took whatever sounded best role-playing wise, and ran with it. That's kind of stupid. I need to look out for that in the future.
Your death roll, you mean? Push? You can't push your death roll.
No, but I pushed whatever roll it was before, and I used con for it, which is incredibly stupid.
That's the game.
And I didn't, I didn't ask to change it when I realized it, because sometimes you need to start looking at stuff,
Well,
It's all good.
Well,
it's all good.
I think it's a good opportunity for you to try a different character. That's what I think. Don't be afraid of that. Find something on there and just bring them out. Do you have one in mind?
Yeah. Archmaster Audhan. Audhan.
The wizard? Alright.
Yes.
Good choice. Okay, I'm going to make this limited.
I'd like-
I'm going to make you honor. Go ahead.
I'd like to request you pull your mic a bit closer to you, because you're cutting out quite a lot for me.
How's that
Not
now?
sure if it's the same.
How's that? Much better?
Much better.
Alright. Save.
Hello, my friends. I've been watching you from afar. Might I introduce myself as the Archmaster Audhan?
I think that's his name. Something like that.
Audhan. Yeah.
I see.
All right, wizardy feller. What's your business here? I just lost a compatriot, and I'm in no mood for games, laddie.
Well, now I'm here to discover if there is any truth to the legend of the undead knight who used to live here. I believe
right.
he was called Rotsgar Wolfbane. And by the looks of it, you have been wading through mounds of kobolds to get here. I saw several of them outside. I believe it's you that have killed them. Am I right?
Well, you ain't wrong, lad.
Well, do you mind if I join you in trying to find these? This undead knight. Have you found anything that points you in that direction down here?
Algron just kind of points to Baston's helmet.
Oh, that looks like the helmet of the preacher I found up there. Must have been the knight's helmet, right?
Aye. I'm Algeron, this charming wolfy feller's Baston.
Well, nice to make your acquaintance. I am Archmaster Audhan, and he bows down.
What's an Archmaster doing down here besides looking for magical trinkets and baubles?
Well, that's pretty much it, really.
Right, well, you can have all the magic-y bits. I just want all the bits that I can get a quick coin for. Sound good, wizard?
Yes, that sounds like a fair deal, indeed.
What you think, Bastion? You're being awful quiet over there. I know you're grieving.
If you trust him, you can come along.
Oh, I don't trust him yet, but he ain't tried to kill us like the other ones have. Yeah, anyway.
You want to investigate the room at all while we're down here?
Yes, Algeron will actually take his time and do a complete thorough search. Every nook and cranny he can get to, he will tear it apart and look and see.
All right. So what are you doing,
And I'll help.
Baston?
Bastion will help him.
All right. And what about you, Archmaster?
Aodan will stay far at the back and keep a lookout for anything that might come their way.
All right. Give me spot checks, both Baston and the near-death dwarf Algeron.
Yep, near death, but I'm still kicking, so let's do that. Oh, that's a success.
How about you, Baston?
No, it's a failure.
Too tired to... What?
He's not pushing. He's like, no.
Oh, you made your roll. You failed it.
I made
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right, Algeron. Over to the north of the chamber, right where you're standing, actually. If you zoom in and look close, you might see something under the rocks. There's something there. You see what looks like a skeleton hidden under the rubble. Rusty chains reveal that the deceased was chained to the wall. Do you search the bones?
Of course I do.
Searching through the bones, you find a rolled-up piece of parchment with a sketched self-portrait of a young man, titled, "The Artist Embarius in His Youth."
Ain't this that little feller that made the portrait thingy? As he shows him the scroll.
Yeah, the note that the halfling found. Yes, Embarius was the name of the artist that did the portrait and cursed this night. Seems the artist found a demise down here.
Aye. Would seem that the artist never did get away from this place.
To the south, Baston, you see where the den of the goblins is. These alcoves in the south. Simple mattresses, straw, that sort of thing. It's a smelly, horrible smelling room. This obviously was their bedchamber. You don't find anything hidden of here at all. Well, actually, do you search this area or not? We'll treat this
he'll
as
come
a
around
separate
here.
roll.
He'll poke around with the spear, see if he can find anything about it.
Okay, then I'll give you another spot hidden back down here. We'll treat it as a separate roll. Anyone that wants to search down here, you can do so. Spot hidden. Damn.
Algeron will search the walls for any like hidden compartments or hidden doorways or anything like that.
Couple successes, one from the wizard, and of course the thief, the dwarf. Algeron, you're particularly keen. You know how these sinister creatures hide things. You're able to search under the straw and the rug in particular. You managed to find something of value. We're going to roll for that. Let's draw a treasure card. See what it is. It's a cloak. Go ahead and drag that to your sheet, or anybody can drag that to their sheet. It's just basically a cloak. It protects against some journey mishaps. Would be good for traveling. Trust me. Cloaks are useful.
Well, I do believe that is yours, Master Dwarf.
Aye, thank you. Here, he'll offer the scroll. Perhaps you can add that to your books back at the reliquary.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. I'll take good care of it. And he stuffed the note somewhere hidden behind his robes.
Did you give him something?
Yeah, the note that he found on the bones with the portrait.
Okay, just make a little scratch note on your notepad, Fred, that you have that. All right, so yeah, you've got that. Nothing else seems to be of value here. You found the skeleton. Yeah, found yourself a little cloak. Stinky, but definitely useful. Did I drag that to your sheet? I don't think I did.
I did.
All right, you got it? Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you decide to head up, you take one last look at your friend, the halfling, vowing to return to retrieve the body once this place is fully explored, which perhaps it is, or perhaps it isn't. Regardless, do you ascend the steps once more?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else down here for us. So.
Damn it, I made a duplicate of the... I gotta keep the game paused. As you work your way back up the steps, the thunder crashing above, you hear a horn.
Oh, son of a...
Let's see where we are on this map. There we are. And the thunder cracks. There, near the entrance to this place, you see the goblin. There he stands, soaking wet, water coming down upon him. You see the orc, Grunta, standing behind him, cowering, clutching the great horn. And it blares once again. And with that, you see appearing in the middle of the courtyard an apparition through the mist, appearing right there. You have to bear with me, I have to find this thing. I don't know where it... I have to go to the journey.
They had two of them.
I gotta drag this guy to the
Apparently
map.
so.
Let's see where it is. There he is. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Let's drag him to the map here. Let me keep this out. And put him right here. This is where he materialized as the thunder cracks. The air thick with mist. You should be able to see him. And we're going to put him in the tracker because you know why. You know why. The creature has been summoned. The robber knight himself. So what I'm going to do as this goblin cackles,
Yes, yes, destroy them. Evil, evil folk they are.
second, I gotta get the Arc Master.
Thank you.
You guys can draw your cards, because we're getting right into it on this one. Yaldo. Alright, you guys discuss what your next move is as I read a little bit here. As we prepare for the final showdown, it seems.
I say we take out the goblin. We take out the goblin, he'll go away.
Is the orc on the tracker as well? Or should she be?
I think she's just blowing the horn, but I think if we can get this goblin down, then we can kind of command the creature. Like if we kill the goblin, then Bastion gets the horn and he can blow it, and then, yeah.
Well, what happens if I blow the horn I have?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Well, as a player, do you really want to spend an action on doing that?
I don't know. I'm last. Depends what happens before my turn.
Yeah.
By the way, that horn, I know you guys had it, and you were showing it to the orc, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume she swiped it during the chaos of the fight and made off with it. Okay.
Yes.
That would explain it. So we got to get to the horn as fast as we can.
Well, that was a bad move on her part. I'll make sure we take care of Myrtle.
Yeah, I think we engage the goblin, kill the goblin, then we can command the creature. Take the horn and shatter it.
Yeah. What is this? Okay, so. Alright, so. Think. Alright, I gave enough clues to you guys. Think. Alright, it's the only hint I'm given. I'll give you that, since we're all new to this game. Think. There's things I gave you, I hinted at, that will help you immensely in overcoming this dreadful white creature. But first, let's see what Algaron does. You're up first, Algaron.
Gonna move. Fred's game's paused.
Ah, Jesus. There you go.
Gonna move down to here. I'm gonna call out to the knight. Oi! No, ye be the one that are serving goblins and evil, butchering townsfolk and enslaving this orc to blow the horn because he can't get the job done himself. Have you seen what these accursed goblins did to your home? And he's trying to persuade or bluff.
So what are you trying to convince him of?
The goblin is evil, and he's serving evil.
Okay.
Oh, I just asked the orc. She'll tell you. She'll tell you how this goblin holds Myrtle hostage in his own cellar.
Which helmet are
And he
you
goes
wearing?
on. The open helm.
Okay. Don't bother rolling then. And with that, we're going to go to the next individual. I didn't draw a card for the... Oh, he's got 2 of them. All right. Oh, he's actually first. Damn. All right, as you step forward and you make this proclamation, I'll let you do all that. He seems, his expression on his face, if his face is what you could call it, this mist-like being, a white, it grimaces at you. You can hear it growl in the distance, almost like it was the thunder itself rumbling overhead. He does not seem pleased with you, dwarf, and he begins to move towards you upon his... Is he riding a steed? I think he is. Well, whatever. We're going to roll dice and see what he does. Let's make this public, because you know why? It's fun. Hand of the Dead. The white raises its hand and gestures at a player character within 10 meters. Let's see, he does get to move. It's 5 squares. I think it would be appropriate to go here. That would be the dwarf. 1, 2, 3. That would be any of you. Inflicting 2d4. So we're going to roll a d6. Starting with the wizard. 1 to 2. Working clockwise to the wolf and then the dwarf.
If it matters, I am wearing the great helm.
That's right. I'm glad you reminded me. He's going to focus on the dwarf. For one particular reason. His hand raises towards you as you speak to him, Algaron, and you suddenly feel a wave of undeath hit your body, throwing the character the same number of meters away, landing prone. You can dodge this attack. You can't parry it. Oh, sorry, the attack cannot be dodged. So
Yeah. So I gotta take it.
2d4, that's the distance, and the damage. You're going to take 3 points of...
Now, does that affect armor?
What kind of damage is it? Inflicts 3 points damage. Night. Doesn't say what kind of damage it is.
Nor does it say in the text.
All right, we're going to say bludgeoning damage because you're thrown back. So I'm going to put you...
Well, the armor takes 2 of it, so
Right.
I only take 1.
All right, 1 point of damage you're inflicted by. All right, and it's done. Going to go to Algaron. Now you can... I'll let you take your turn.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's just kind of point to the great helm and kind of say everything that he said before.
Oh, I gotta correct something. Ferocity is the number of PCs minus 1. Oh, I don't have to correct anything. There's 3 of you. So it should be 2. Okay. Yaldo.
Yes! Kill them all! Kill them! Kill these nasty orcs!
You hear him say and call out. It's now the Arcmaster.
Ooh, scary to be at the front, so he will actually step back. I need to...
Get the hell out of
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I should be 60 meters away from Yaldo. And I will weave my magic and throw a fireball at him. And I will actually add some. Let's see how much more I got for power level. I got... yeah, they can actually dodge that.
Now, I'm going to allow you to do this because I'm going to say the rain has stopped. So ranged attacks, spell or otherwise, are now possible. So go for it.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I forgot about that myself, but I'm going to let you do it. We'll get rid of that.
Yeah. He has a magic mishap, because why not? It's fucking me rolling this shit. God damn it.
Goodness. Let's see what happens. Oh no. Please. Don't go blind.
Oh no! Wait, what? Where am I? What is happening? Ah! Wait! It's someone else.
What it wizarding fella.
You are
Alright.
struck with amnesia and forget who you and the other player characters are. The effect must be role played, roll d4 every morning and roll 1. So,
Yeah, thankfully I just met them 3 minutes ago, so...
yes, we'll just keep going with this. Just ignore it.
yeah.
You'll still have to roll, but I don't see how it's gonna.
Well, I'm here, I'm fighting a white, yeah.
We'll let it go.
Yeah.
I gotta cut you a break, I think. First time playing, jeez, come on. Yikes, Fred. It's just not your day.
6 spells in a row, like 19 and 20. Man.
You should be a fighter. Alright, it's time for the creature. Let's roll and see what he does. Sweeping attack. With surprising speed, the white sweeps its weapon in a deadly attack. All player characters within 2 meters suffer 2d8 bludgeoning damage. The attack can be parried. Alright, let me move. Let's see. He's particularly interested in that. He's going to get on the other side of you. We'll assume the hatch is closed, or it's closed now, so he could attack 2 of you. Alright, so the wolf and the dwarf are going to take 2d8 points of bludgeoning damage. Do you want to parry or dodge?
I can't.
Okay, let's roll damage. Each of you. Alright, 6 points on the elf, or the dwarf. I'm going to roll separately for the
down.
wolf. 12 points for the wolf, minus your armor. This mist-like blade cuts deep through you as if it was real. Even more so. And then we're going to go to Baston. Are you still standing?
Still standing.
Oof. Let me mark you as
Baston will glare at the goblin, saying, "We are not orcs. You are the only one working with the orcs here. You are the one that controlling this man to attack those who have come to free his spirit and take back his home." And we'll try to persuade and or bluff.
You're speaking to the robber knight?
He's speaking out loud so the knight can hear it.
Yeah, plus aren't you wearing the great helm?
And I am wearing the great helm. If that matters.
And you're trying to convince him that
That the goblin is evil and it's not us. That we are not orcs. The goblin told him to attack the orcs, to kill the orcs. We're not orcs.
so
He's trying
basically that the goblin
He's
is
lying. He's lying to you. He's lying to you.
All right,
He's
what did you
using
get?
you. Reroll. This is not going to be good.
Persuasion.
That was not good.
That was not good at all.
Not good at all. Not good at all. The creature scoffs at you, pays you no mind. But the goblin, you notice, as you mention the goblin, Yaldo, in the distance, when you mention the orcs, and that perhaps the goblin is an orc, or something to that effect. He does look momentarily frightened and taken aback and kind of like, But seeing that the wight pays no attention to you, he begins to cackle and laugh. Yes, yes. And we're going to go to the next round. Oh. The white got a 1 and a 2. Ouch. That's not good. All right. Hand of the Dead. The white raises its hand and gestures at a player. It's going to... Let's see, you're on the ground dying, so it's not going to pay much attention to you. It will turn its attention on the wolf. Actually, I'm going to randomly roll it. 1 to 3, it's the wolf. 4 to 6, it's going to be the Archmage. It's going to be the wolf. Six points of damage your armor will apply to this. We'll count it as bludgeoning, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put you right there from your friends. Landing prone on the ground. It's a free action to stand up. Can't do much on the ground, though. Its turn is next. Can't be the same thing I just did, so let's see what we get. Horrifying threats. The white turns on an unlucky player character within 10 meters and whispers horrifying threats from its throat. The victim becomes scared, suffers a fear attack, and gets a bane on...
Oh, sorry. I clicked the wrong button.
Gets a bane on their will roll to resist fear. All right, so let me see who this is going to be. 2, 4, 6, 8. It could be either one of you, any of the three of you. So starting with the wolf, 1 to 2, 3 to 4 for the wizard, 5 to 6 for Algaron. It's the wizard. Okay, so what's going to happen? You hear these whispers, Archmage. You become scared, so mark yourself as scared. It's a condition. Okay?
I cannot do that.
What do you mean you can't do that?
Where do I do it?
On
Can't
your
do
character
it
sheet.
on
Scared is part of will.
Yeah, sorry. There we go.
You suffer a fear attack and get a bane on your will roll to resist the fear. All right, so let's roll on this fear table. Rage. Your fear turns to anger, and you are forced to attack its source on your next turn. In melee combat, if possible. In melee combat, if possible. You also become angry. So mark yourself as angry.
But I get a bane
Yes, you do.
I get to a will roll to resist this, right?
Right.
With a bane roll, yeah.
You should get 2 banes. No, only
Do
one,
I?
because I don't know if that's the intention. Because it says you get a bane and you also become scared. That would mean you get 2 banes on this roll. I'm thinking it's just 1. Because if you're scared, you get a bane on the roll.
Yeah.
So we'll say 1 roll.
Oh, I succeeded. I'm good.
You're good. All right.
I'm good. The mind of the Archmaster will not be swayed that easily.
You're just scared, that's all.
Yeah,
That's good. All right, it's done. We're going to go to Algaron.
Yep, gonna make a death roll. Success.
Do you want to rally?
Yeah, what's the roll I need to do?
I think it's Will with a Bane. Let me look real quick. Boons and Banes. It's gonna be a Will with a Bane.
Will with an 8, so this is going to be, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm not going to push it. I got a success on the death save. I'm not going to push it.
Okay. Baston, you're up. You are prone.
As a free action, I will stand up.
Okay.
I will move a 2-meter step closer to that goblin, and I will take a stab at him.
Oof. He's got studded leather and an open helmet. Success. He's going to try and, well, yeah, he's next. He's going to try and evade altogether.
What are you doing? Back, you fool! Ah!
He fails. He's going to take damage. Go for it. 9 minus 3 for his armor. 6. That hurt him bad.
I should have done this to begin with.
Wait a minute. Is that right? What did I do?
Blinded him.
That's blinded.
Yeah, let me do this. You did 9 minus 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. There's his damage. I think I took away his will or something. Didn't have any will. He's down to 4 hit points. Okay, we're going to go to Yaldo. He tried to dodge. He can't do anything. We're going to go to the Arc Master.
The Archmaster is upon you. Where is the horn?
The horn is held by the orc, who's, I'll say, right behind Yaldo. She's cowering, holding on to the horn.
Let's kill the goblin thing. Actually, should I? Yeah, let's try to kill the goblin by casting a fireball at it. And I will once again cast it at power level 2. And here we go. Yes, finally, 7th spell. Succeeds, and he can't dodge, right? No.
What is it you're attacking with?
Fireball.
Fireball?
Yes.
Yeah, because he dodged, well, tried to dodge past him, so...
Put it in the chat. Fireball.
Yeah,
there it is. Let me see. I can read the fireball spell. Puff of smoke. The spell sends a fireball from your hand. Focus on the target. The fireball can be dodged or parried as a ranged attack. Normally you can't parry ranged attacks unless you have a specific ability to do so. Heroic ability. I wonder if that's what it's referring to. I don't think you can just parry it. I don't know. The fireball inflicts 2d6 damage on a hit and sets fire to flammable objects. And what's the power level?
2.
And this is on the goblin, you said?
Yes.
Alright, he can't dodge because he already attempted to do something.
So I roll damage.
Yes, you do.
13 damage.
13 damage, minus 3, 10 points of damage. He is consumed in flames, his body charred. He takes a few steps before he stumbles to the ground, motionless. There, it went blind again.
Well, he is technically blind now, but he just can't hear, see, feel, or breathe.
Yeah, he's charred.
Baston, blow the horn! Blow the horn! And I'm done.
All right, Algaron, you're up.
Yep, death save. Success. And then I gotta roll a will save with a Bane. To rally.
Come on, you can do it. Mama said you could do it.
You know what? He's gonna become disheartened. He kinda laying there and his eyes are barely flickering open. He's got the will to get up, but he just doesn't at the moment have the heart. And so, yeah, he's going to become disheartened. We're going to try it again. Failed it again. Next.
I love it. Archmaster, you're up.
Ooh.
At least you're not dying.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will actually move. Oh! If I step away. I'm not gonna go in his path to go here, and I'm gonna snatch the horn from the orc woman. That's an action.
What's your movement?
8, I think. I actually thought it was 10. Let's see.
That's 18. That's
Yeah. I'm thinking the completely wrong way. Let me move back then.
That's
2,
4
4,
squares,
6,
basically.
8.
There you go.
And he will step here. Then he will instead cast a spell. And he will cast Gust of Wind. And let's see how much of a gust I need to do. He will cast Gust of Wind with 1 extra power level. And it's a cone attack, but he will aim it so the dwarf does not get hit by it. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay.
He becomes exhausted by the very thought of having to fight this creature anymore. He's tired of this.
Why did I come here?
I can't. Okay. I ticked it on the thing. Here we go. Yes, he succeeds.
So, all
Gust of Wind.
untethered objects and creatures up to human size in the area of effect are pushed 2d4 meters away from you and suffer the same amount of bludgeoning damage against a swarm. Each additional power level increases the number of dice by 1. No effect on monsters that are large or huge. He's not large or huge. So you're going to push him back. Roll your dice for that.
Yeah. 9 meters, 9 damage.
Shove his ass in the tower.
Yeah, kind of. That direction.
2, 4, 6. I'll let you kind of blow him this way. Was it 9? We'll put him there. So you blew him to the northwest from where the dwarf is standing. It says away from you, but that is technically away from you regardless. Yeah, I think that looks good.
Yeah.
And 9 points damage?
Yes, please.
sure he's not immune to anything. I keep thinking Pathfinder.
Immune to windy stuff.
Yeah, he's... No, that's the goblin. Where is he? He's a white. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, so yeah, he got damaged, he got blown away. Big gust of air comes whipping over your head, dwarf. Of course, you don't know this, you're unconscious lying there. But yeah, you almost get picked up and blown away too. And we're gonna go on to the white. You hear him screech an ungodly ethereal sound. Just echoes through the walls of this place, all through the courtyard. Let's see how he responds. Unholy roar. The white's decomposed skull contorts. Well, wait a minute. Yes. Okay. The white's decomposed skull contorts and lets out a ghastly scream that cuts like a rusty blade through the characters' souls. Everyone within 10 meters suffers a fear attack and must roll against will to resist. Well, let's see if he can move here. He's got a move of 8. I'll get as close as I can. Yes, he begins to advance forward from the steps and lets out a horrendous scream. That won't affect the wolf, I don't believe. Or will it? 10 is the range.
I'm just within it.
You are. Okay. So everybody will be making a will save against the fear attack.
That me, I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you're the exception. So everybody make a will save. Uh-oh. Baston, you gonna push?
He will. This white, his wounds are starting to get to him. He feels it's close, and that roar just it scares him. It turns his fur. If it could, it would turn his fur a shade of white. But he gets scared on that one. He'll try to resist that.
Success. All right, let's read the attack. Well, no, it doesn't matter because you've all were successful. Yes. Yeah. You're unaffected by it. Excellent. Let's go to Baston.
He's just not having it well. He's near death. He's angry. He's scared. He's disheartened. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He rushes towards that orc, and he rips the horn from her hands. And if able to, he'll blow the horn.
Let me look and see what happens here. If anything. Guys are getting quite creative. Where is it? So you're gonna grab it and blow it. Okay.
Yep.
Picking up is an action, but I'm gonna bypass that and let you blow this damn thing. Because that would be an action too. Okay. You hear this horn echo once again with an ethereal sound to it. The white, the robber knight, slowly turns to look in your direction as you hold on to this horn, and it smirks. Somehow you see in the distance a smirk on its face, and it begins to cackle. And it looks towards the wizard.
As a free action, he will say, "Go in peace, rest. Orcs are dead."
He's gonna kill everybody. All right, you did your deal. The creature's up next. And as these words that you shout towards the creature, it pays absolutely no attention to your words. And it slowly begins to trot forward. Well, let me roll and see what he does first. That would be helpful. Crippling cold. The white grabs an unfortunate player character who feels the chill of death spread through their body. He does have a movement of 8. I don't think... Can he reach you, Wolf? I don't think so. So this is going to be against the wizard. Sorry, Fred.
Here we go.
You feel a chill of death spread through your body as it reaches towards you. The victim takes d6 damage, armor has no effect, and must make an evade roll, not an action, on their next turn in order to act at all. So remember that. You need to make an evade roll. If the roll fails, a new attempt can be made on the next turn. The victim also becomes cold and cannot heal hit points or willpower until they get warm. We've seen that before, haven't we, Kyle?
Oh, yeah, we've seen that one a lot.
Can this be dodged? Well, it can't be parried. I'm going to assume it can be dodged. So if you
I
want
can't do it anyway.
You can't dodge?
I've
You
acted.
can't. You're right. 2 points of damage.
Yes.
Armor has no effect, but you don't have any, I don't think. So the net effect of that is that at the start of every one of your turns now, until you succeed, you're going to have to make this evade roll. He's got you in a grip. All right. He's holding on to you while he's upon his steed. We're going to go to the next round. And we're going to see that... Oh, he got a 1 again. Go ahead, Archmage. Click that card.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh no!
He's up next again. Let's roll the dice for him, see what he does. Hand of the Dead. The white raises its hand and gestures at the player character within 10 meters. Are you within 10, Wolf?
I do believe so.
You are not. You're at 12.
Ooh, at 12. Okay.
So you're safe. He will advance.
Oh no!
I don't think that's going to affect anything. I want to attack the wolf with the Hand of the Dead. So he gestures at you. 2d4 points of damage. You cannot dodge. You cannot parry this. So here it comes. 7 points of damage, and you're going to go 7 points in a direction of my choosing. You're going to go this way. I'll put you there. Almost like a slap. Okay.
Right, and that
And you're up
is
next.
all of my hit points. Yeah, I'm at 0 hit points.
You collapse to the ground, unconscious. Uh-oh. He's gonna do you guys in. Oh no.
I need to do a death roll.
Yeah, first thing is your death roll, and then you can attempt to rally yourself. It's a lot easier if somebody helps you rally, or rallies you. They only have to do a persuasion, but it depends on your skill, I guess. Okay, that's a fail.
No.
Alright, do you want to attempt a rally?
Yeah, we'll do that. What is that?
Gotta roll against your will with a bang.
No power. Already got it. All right. That throw dazed him when he landed it and knocked him down. He's gonna try and rally. He's got his time. He's got to get out. He cannot fall to this way. He cannot let all of us be lost in vain to this.
Oh no!
Not
Oh,
meant to be.
demon.
That's even worse.
I bet you got a lot of check marks on skills.
Oh yeah. I got a couple.
I'll take a quick look and see.
A lot of notches on that gravestone.
2 of them.
Yeah.
All right, so you're still unconscious and you're lying there. You've yet to rally. Let's go to the robber knight. At this point, he turns once again to the wizard. Sweeping attack. All player characters within 2 meters suffer 2d8 dungeons. This attacker can be parried. Do you want to parry? Do you want to dodge?
No. If I do, I can't do anything this turn. He's probably gonna act before me next turn, so I'm gonna try to eat this so I can actually act. Is that the smart thing? No, maybe not. Actually, I will try to act. So I will first roll an evade to be able to act, I guess. At all? Yes, I could. And then 1 evade to actually... I need to parry this, okay.
No, wait a minute. No, you did it right.
But this is...
This was
I'm
just to
shielded
evade.
by... Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
you're talking
shielded,
about
you
that
know.
cold grip thing. Okay.
Yes. So this was for that first, and then I need to parry. I guess. So I will find my thing. Why can't I roll?
A parry or an evade. A parry uses your weapon skill, the weapon you're using. A dodge is an evade skill. So you're using an evade, I guess?
So, how do I push this? I will push this by getting sick to my stomach, almost throwing up because I'm so scared of dying.
So you parried, you attempted to parry?
I parry. Yeah.
Okay.
It said parry.
And you're
This attack can be
successful.
parried.
Okay, hold on.
Hmm?
The damage, I gotta roll to see if your weapon is broken. Because you parried with it. You successfully parried, so you don't take any damage. So it's 9 damage. Bludgeoning.
At 9 durability. Does it have to be more?
I think it has to equal or exceed, or does it have to exceed, Kyle? That's something I don't remember.
I believe it had to equal or exceed, if memory serves.
Let's see. If the enemy's attack hits your weapon or shield, you suffer no damage. However, if the damage exceeds your weapon's durability, the weapon is damaged. It cannot be used until it is repaired with a crafting roll. So it's not exceeded.
It's all good then.
Yeah, you're lucked out there. You still got your staff. It didn't snap from the force.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever this was. Sweeping attack with its blade. And you're up next. You took your parry, so you're done. Algaron?
Death save.
I believe, Fred, your character is no longer subject to that anymore because you succeeded. So you don't have to make that evade again.
I got a demon and 1 hit point. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got 3 successes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
So I guess now I can do my full action, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna free action stand up. Oh man.
Death roll.
Who has the horn?
Let me read this.
It's
I do.
It's a constitution roll. These death rolls. The death roll cannot be pushed. Record the results of your death rolls on your character sheet. After 3 successful death rolls, you recover D6 hit points. I guess you got 1. After 3 failed death rolls, your player character dies. Rolling a dragon counts as 2 successful death rolls. And
I rolled a dragon.
rolling a demon counts as 2 failures. If the combat ends, keep counting rounds until all death rolls have been made. So you're at 1 hit point, and yeah, you don't have to rally or anything. You function completely as normal because you have 1 hit point. You're no longer subject
Dying.
to all that stuff. But
So
it's pretty
yeah,
close.
I'm gonna dash.
All right, free action to stand up. You can move twice.
There's 110. And there's another 8. And I'm preparing to take the horn. And that's all I can do.
He's up first. Let's see what he does. Gripping cold. I don't think he did that before, did he? No, he did sweeping attack. He's gonna grab the wizard. He tried to get away, but not this time. He reaches towards you. The victim takes D6 damage. Armor has no effect. And you gotta make those freaking evade rolls again. So what's... 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to make those evade. Yeah, you're pretty bad off.
Indeed.
You're up next.
So, I'm gonna do my evade check first. And I can act. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to do.
You know, if you guys are really stuck, just run. Run for your freaking
Well,
lives and
that's
say,
that of
we're
the horn.
out of here.
Problem is that if I run, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but if you stay, you're gonna die.
1, 2. So an evade roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or? I'm asking.
Yes. Evade roll.
Succeeded. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I end up.
So if you failed that evade, you wouldn't move any further, and he'd get to roll a random attack again.
Yeah. And I guess that I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna gust of wind him. Oh man.
You've got
Yeah.
every condition in the book now.
Not really, but yeah, he becomes disheartened. And I fail again. Yeah. I'm done.
Algaron.
Alright, Fritz, I'm about to get weird. I'm about to shatter the horn.
How do you do that?
Stomp it.
All right, throw it down and start stomping the hell out of this horn. It starts to
Yeah.
give, and it cracks here and there, but it's tough. It's tough. It'll take the rest of your turn to be able to get it so it's really decently smashed, if that's a thing.
Well, I'd like to destroy it, or at least, the very least, the magic around it.
Okay. You crack the hell out of it. Drop some stones on it. It cracks and it bends. Okay?
All right.
Alright. Don't forget that hole that's
Alright.
there. You gotta make an acrobatics check to get across it
Yeah. Do that death roll first.
with a boon because of that board. Or no, you dropped it down to the pit. An action.
Well, it was lowered. It was lowered to help the halfling get out. We dropped it down there though.
Yeah, so it's there. If you wanted to, you could spend an action throwing it across. It takes an action to pick it up. I'll let you throw it down across for free. Success.
Success on the death roll. I mean, if I get to act, then that's what I'll do. Is I'll try to put that board across it, so I can get across that pit.
All right, and then you can move. So you can actually move after doing that. Okay. He's up next. Let's see if he can catch you.
Well,
Power attack.
it says I'm unconscious. I haven't done 3 successes yet. Can I actually move or do anything?
Oh, you need 3 successes.
Yes, I know.
You couldn't do any
So
of that.
here.
Jumping the gun. You can attempt to rally.
All right.
And if you're successful, then you can function as normal. Failed, so you didn't
No.
rally. Alright, so you're still laying there unconscious. Alright, the creature's up next. Power attack. With creaking joints, the white swings its weapon in a powerful attack against the character. The victim takes 48 bludgeoning damage and is knocked to the ground. The attack can be parried. Now, all 3 of you are open to this. You're all up and at him, so I'm going to roll a dice. We'll start with the wolf at 1. Let's see. Is that moving?
No, go ahead. I was trying to clear something.
So we'll start with the dwarf. 1, 2, 3, and then back to the dwarf. 4, 5, 6. Okay? So working left to right. Dwarf, wolf, archmage. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. So 1 and 4, it's you, Kyle. 1, 2, 3, it's the wizard. The attack can be parried and dodged. So let's, well, I shouldn't have rolled it first. Do you want to attempt to?
I have already acted, so I'm dying.
That's right. All right, so you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I say something with my dying breath.
Yeah.
What you got, Fred?
Yeah.
Give him the helmet!
He falls unconscious to the ground. Actually, what's your maximum hit points?
11.
11. I think you're
Yep.
instantly killed. Massive damage.
Oh yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah, we'll look that up later. You're not dead. We'll keep you going. Draw your cards. I know there's massive damage. I don't know where it is. It has to equal something. Algaron, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do what the wizard has suggested and toss the creature the helmet.
Okay. So your
That
action.
don't work, I'm leaving.
Okay, I'll let you move, but you did spend an action taking the helmet and whipping it towards the creature.
Yeah, but if
Lands
that
close
doesn't
to
work, then I'm leaving.
All right, so go ahead and do your move. Make an acrobatics check to get across. The board isn't there yet if you want to lay it down. It's free to pick it up, free to drop it.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
No, it's sorry. It's an action to pick it up.
It's
Yeah,
on my
I'm
head.
chucking the helmet.
It's on my head. So you're taking it off my head.
Yeah. Yeah, and if that doesn't work, then yeah, I'm gonna bail.
All right, make an acrobatics check. This is to get across the pit. Did it.
Set.
You did it, so there's 4 meters. Move the rest of your movement.
He's kind of hanging back to see if the helmet has any effect on the creature. If maybe the wizard was right and the helmet was the missing piece.
All right, we're going to go to the creature. He's going to react now. He sees the helmet land in front of him. He gets down from the steed and walks towards the direction of this helmet. Now, this was the helmet, the great helmet that the wolf was wearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He picks it up. He reaches down and he picks it up. And he looks up at you as you make your run. And he throws it to the ground. And laughs in an evil way. He immediately jumps back on his steed. Sweeping attack this time. He's going to move in the direction of you guys. He moves 8, so let's see how far he can get. Right there. I don't think he's going to be able to get the wolf. No. So it's going to be on the wizard. 2d8 bludgeoning. Well, wait a minute. You're already unconscious. So he's not going to attack. It's as far as he could get. So there's no attack. Okay. We're going to go to Baston. Success.
And that'll be it. Not able to rally myself.
It's a bitch to rally yourself, trust me.
Archmage.
That roll. Fail. The Robber Knight again.
And finally, now you will all die. Crippling cold. The white grabs an unfortunate player. So is this that thing with the evade? Yeah, it is. But he's not going to do that because he's not in a position. The only one conscious and on the other side is the dwarf. So what I'm going to say he does reaches down, he grabs the wizard and hurls your body. You're going to take 3 damage. That's going to be the equivalent of another additional death save. Failed. That will kill you or no?
Nope.
Okay, you're at 2 fails. Your body is going to land here. And we're going to end it there with him. Who can make the escape?
Doubt it's gonna be me.
Starting with Baston. Escaped death and recovers D6. Alright. At this stage, you can now act as normal.
Alright, so at this stage, he will pull that board across. And I'll make an evade as he moves across.
Alright. Make your evade roll to avoid a free attack. Failed. This is really important.
You would see Algron just kind of there ready to catch you.
This is to see if you can evade a free attack. So do you want to push it?
He's exhausted. This is taking everything he's got. He's gonna make that evade. Or not.
Oof. He gets a free attack. So before you make your acrobatics check to get across this thing, he's going to get a free attack on you. Well, your movement ends. Power attack. Oh, jeez. The attack can be parried. I don't think this can be... I don't know if this can be parried.
But I can't parry because I just evaded.
Yeah, 48. Let's see what happens. Oh,
I die.
4. You are just
That's gonna outright kill me.
cleaved in half. We'll mark you as dead. I think that's pretty much it for him. Oh, man. And that was the result of your action. And then we're going to go to the Archmage. Oh no, you failed.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh my, he rolled a demon. Baston's dead. Jeez.
Alright, the creature is next. However, he does not cross over, but rather reaches down, grabs the body of the fallen wolf, and whips it. D6. So right there. And it comes down to you, Algaron. What do you do? It all comes down to you.
I mean, guys, I really don't have a choice now. I can't fight this guy.
You run?
Yeah, I've got no other choice but to run.
All right.
And Algron would look to the companions there. I'm sorry, friend. I did the best that I could. Hope you can forgive me in the next one. I tails it.
All right, making all haste. Tears dropping from your eyes. Let me see how bad off you really are. You're only disheartened. That's it. It's remarkable, actually. And you make your way as quickly as your stumpy little legs will carry you, holding on to your helmet on your head. You make your way down the road through the brush. In the silence of your companions, all of them is left behind. And so ends a sad tale of the castle of the Robber Knight. As you make good your escape, you'll make it back to the village, dwarf, safe and sound. How you contemplate all these events in your head and how it affects you is totally up to you. But your character can continue on with the journey to the Misty Vale. Everyone else will have the opportunity to try a new character, or maybe even in the next session, roll up a brand new character. These were just pre-gens. So now you got an idea of how it works. What'd you think, Kyle?
Yeah, it was different. I think it pushed us all to be more thoughtful. Instead of just looking at a character sheet, I think it made us all really role play and settle into these guys.
Kudos to Fred for pushing on with 2 characters.
Yeah.
He was
Pushed
not
on mid character and got in there.
Right.
Yeah, just the roles just weren't there, and unfortunately, that's just how it was. Like, those would have been perfect Pathfinder roles. Like, we'd have been steamrolling. I don't care what it was, but it just not our night.
Yeah, he did good.
I think the road did good. Both Fred's characters did good. Baston was just dominant. Yeah, the goblins weren't too terrible. Yeah, then Myrtle. Yeah, I know what the first thing Undead Baston's gonna do.
What was your favorite part, Kyle?
Trapping the goblin in the box. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Really, I had a lot of favorites. Talking to the orc, actually got to use my diplomacy side a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Got to talk our way out of that. Talk to the cow. Like very, very, which is weird because this guy's a thief. So I tried to play him as kind of that smooth talking, type of guy that would, swindle your pants off of you just while you're standing there looking at him, and I think I did that pretty okay. Like, it came in pretty handy. Got us away from a few fights.
What do you think, Ted?
I liked it. The whole time I'm trying to look at the character sheet as little as possible, just play the character as it was presented. It was refreshing. It took me back quite a few years, just where you would just role play the character, and the character sheet was just there for when you needed the roles to be a part of whatever, for combat or what have you. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You gonna play make up a new character and continue the campaign?
I just might.
Yeah.
Just might.
What are you thinking for a character? Do you want to make one?
I'll take a look. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of my original thought for the pre-gens was the Archmage, the Archmaster, but I just kept coming back to the Wolf. But it may be something to do with magic. Maybe something to do with the magic thing.
Okay, we'll talk
Yeah,
about
I think
that.
I'll bring in Bolrenor on the next one.
That the human fighter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about you, Fred? What'd you think of the session? And you gonna play in the campaign?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna play in the campaign if time permitting, of course. But yeah, welcome to Drakar and Demoner. This is how it is. I knew the second that we were supposed to fight a white that we're gonna die. And the fun part, if we want to call that, it's the mirth part of it. There's a lot of mayhem, as you can see. You can play for a year, and this robber baron would still be this dangerous. It doesn't really matter what you come in with as characters. So that's something, that's something that is really different, because it's not the superhero style of gaming at all. I think role-playing wise, everyone did fantastic as always. It was super fun, and the Archmaster was kind of fun as well. A bit underwhelming when it came to the gust of wind, because I was thinking that, okay, cool, I can push stuff away, and they have to exert force to come back to me. And it kind of didn't work out that way. It's not that far to roll, let's say 3d4 in range. You have to basically roll above 11 in his case to take away one of his attacks per turn, more or less. And But yeah, super fun. Kudos for making your own maps.
Did you
I
like
really
them?
liked the. Yeah, I really liked the. Maybe not the first one. It, you know, bit simple. But the second one I think was perfect. I mean,
Nice.
just great.
Thanks.
But yeah, all in all, I mean, my rating of this is the fact that it's 5 a.m. here, and I was supposed to go to
Yeah,
bed
I know. I feel bad.
4 hours ago. So that's my rating. You know, it's pretty much 5 out of 5. It was awesome to play Drakar again as a player. I mean, I'm running Drakar, and
All right, folks.
but yeah, it was awesome.
We're going to call it here. We're going to call it a night, and we'll see you guys next week. And we're going to continue this. This is a campaign. There'll be an episode 2, the Misty Vale, Tales of the Misty Vale. And we're going to get into that in the next episode as at least one of the characters survive. I don't know if Kyle wants to keep playing him. He doesn't have to, but, you know, we're going to pick up with some new characters for at least some folks. We're going to get some more people in here, and we're going to continue the story of the heroes here as they make their journey to the Misty Vale, a place of riches and wonder and magical mystique. We shall see more about that in the next episode. So, folks, you guys hang in there. You know why? It's only going to get better. We'll talk to you soon.